All right, question 18F. Again, we're going to approach it the same way we've approached the other ones here. Now, except for this one right here, what we got to do here is we've got this 2 in front of the y here. I'm going to divide both sides of the equation through by that 2 so that we get it just as the y there. I want to isolate the y on one side of the equation. So y will be less than, and I'm also going to change the order that this is written in. So it's negative x squared, but I'm going to divide by, negative 4x squared, I'm going to divide by 2, so this will become negative 2x squared. Negative 2x divided by 2 will be negative x. 56 divided by 2 is going to be positive 28. Okay? And so now, what we might do here is divide through by the negative. And actually, I'm gonna work down here to make sure I have some. I'm gonna give myself some room up there. I'm gonna divide through that negative there so that I don't have a negative in front because I don't like working with that. And as long as I remember that is what I'll do is actually I'll do it like this. I'll just factor it out. I won't divide it across, so I won't have to worry about changing the sign. Sorry, I won't have to worry about changing the sign here. I'll just make it 2x squared plus x minus 28. I'll put the negative back through in just a little bit. But first of all, I'm not going to put it back through, but what I'll do here is I'll assume that we go back up here in just a second. I just want to figure out what my x-intercepts are going to be, what the roots are. I know that 2x squared has to break down into 2x and x. There's really nothing else it can be. And 28 typically would be 4 and 8. That's right, 4 and 8. Like 4 and 7. If I put the 7 here and the 4 here, when I multiply that out, I will get 8 and 7. Yeah. So if I make that negative and make that positive right there, I will get positive 8 and negative 7 adds to get me positive 1 in the middle. So that's what I needed here. So my x-intercepts here are going to be positive 7 halves from this factor right here and negative 4. So I'm going to come up here and kind of judge roughly where those are. Okay, it's sort of symmetrically distributed around the y-axis here, but not quite. It's a little bit further over to the left here. So I've got those two. I take a look right here. It's less than or equal to, meaning that this is going to be a solid line. This is a parabola that opens down, so it's going to look something like this. Okay, where my vertex will be just slightly to the left of the y-axis. And now, when I take a look at this right here, y is less than. I'm gonna just compare this, or I'm gonna look right now at the y-axis here, the y-intercept. So if I make x equal to 0, I can kind of cross that out here. I get y is less than or equal to 28, which means I'm gonna shade from here. Just think about that number line. That's below it. So because I'm shading below at that point right there, everywhere else is gonna be below that parabola. So the graph that corresponds to this particular inequality is going to look like this. Solid line, parabola that opens down through, what do we got here? Negative 4 and 7 halves, and shaded below.